Hello, welcome to this week's plan for the week of August 16th to August 22nd. My name is Stephanie and thank you for joining me today. This week I'm using this very beautiful kit from Sadie Stickers. It is in rose gold. Of course, after using so much silver, hollow, and gold, I finally decided to use a rose gold kit. I really love the format of Sadie Stickers, and the only thing I did have to bring in were date covers and some more headers, but that's completely fine with me. It gives me an excuse to use the GirlBossAnna ink washies and some Giving Girl headers that I have that honestly fit this kit perfectly. I also did have to bring in some washi, of course, for my bottom washi portion, or my side washi. So that was for the important section and the weekend sidebar. And I just got these washies from Simply Gilded. They were, I forgot the name of the box, but it was kind of like a road trip kind of feel for the box, and they just fit this kit so perfectly, especially since it was rose gold and gold foiling on those washies. I just really love how this kit looks. The only issue I had, which is just personal issue, has nothing to do with the kit, but it's just the butterflies on the Thursday full box. I was kind of contemplating on whether I was going to use it or not, but in the end I still did because I needed some full boxes, and I don't like having a lot of leftovers for small kits like this, so I kind of just went with it and ended up using that full box. I'm not a fan of just butterflies in general. I could add any other bug or animal, just not butterflies. But that's it. It was just that one thing, so I had to just use it and get through it, of course. So for my sidebar, what I ended up using was both Happy Trackers, and then I made my own for medication. Since I ended up in the hospital a lot, I had to take medication for this week, of course, so I had to track that I make sure I take all of them. And just to fill in some space, I brought in that book washi from Simply Gilded. It was from the September sub box back in 2018, I believe. It was that year when I went in. It was just beautiful washi. I entered Simply Gilded when she released the peach. I think it was a peach washi because it was like so sought after and people were literally paying like $200 for it. It was crazy. But I got it when I entered the peach, and then the next one was this like kind of sea thing. So it was like the sea glass one, which is also another one people were really sought after for. So I'm glad I got both of those, and I just went from there until the end of the year because by that point I was gonna graduate. Yeah, I graduated, so I wasn't gonna get any more financial aid, and I was like, I need to stop this. But at least I made it through, I believe, the second anniversary and December, which was the tea time one. Yeah, it was the tea time one. But yeah. Okay, so I did have these samplers from Sadie Stickers, and I used Francesca's code, so she had rose gold foiling on hers, and I got to use these lace dividers. I don't mind lace dividers, I just feel like they are a lot for a kit, especially since I do prefer a more simple, kind of whimsical kind of spread. So I just use them on top of the little purple girl, Giving Girl. Sorry, it's just a lot of girl. On top of the purple Giving Girl headers, just to give it some more flair. And I set those on top of the full boxes. The next thing I did was include this dark blue star washi from Simply Gilded sub box. And I was kind of iffy about a lot of like the sparkles in this were like circly and full of circly had circles and stars, so I didn't mind how it would look. I also brought in that rose gold star wash 5mm star washi from Gilded in rose gold. I only have a sampler of this. I do wish I had the full on foiled one, but it was just a sampler, but it fit the spread very well. And then for my works, I did do something a little different where I just kind of tore some washi and laid it down and just overlaid it with a work script. I haven't done that in a while and I kind of miss doing it. This was a format on this is a way I would use my washi and make sure I get through my rolls. I didn't know what to do with these page flags. Like, I don't really use page flags as much anymore. I remember when they were like super popular, but now everything is like circles, squares, and fancy boxes. But for the page flags, I ended up using in my important section for my dinners and my girls' dinners. I did bring in a little bear or SproutedPaperCo Care Bear notes page because I do have a lot of commissions. I opened up commissions on my art account, so I needed to mark it down just so I could get through them. Okay, so now for the memory plan weekly portion of the video, here are some of the stickers that I'm going to use. And starting off on Monday, I did do a lot of printing and cutting just to prepare for tomorrow's or for next day's $2 Tuesday. And I watched Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Then I got so much happy mail this day. I ended up getting some stuff from SproutedPaperCo, from BubbleMonsterzco, and TheCoffeemonsterzco. It was just a wonderful happy mail day. For Tuesday, I ended up marking $2 Tuesday because Trina and I from LittleMissPaperie, I designed these little bat and spooky $2 Tuesdays. So you could use my code STEPH15 to get 15% off and to get my silver sampler that you saw there in the top right corner. Right now they have increased in price because it's no longer $2 Tuesdays, but if you're still interested, you could go check that out. Then I also had a meeting at 8 a.m. Was it 8 a.m.? I don't remember what happened here. Okay, but it was a meeting. And then Brandon and I just continued looking at wedding venues. So for Wednesday, I did watch Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, because turns out Peacock has them only for the month of August, so I gotta binge through them, you know? And then I did drop off some tights that I bought because they didn't fit me. They were actually a size too big for me, so I had to drop them off. And then I also bought some stamps because I ran out. I really love scented stamps, but I ended up going with these coffee ones because they look pretty. And then I worked on some commissions and looked at wedding venue food. So Thursday, I ended up just doing half day at work because I had a doctor's appointment. My sister was super kind. She's back here where we are, and she drove me to my thing. So I bought some Dutch Bros for her. We ended up going to Costco because I have a Costco card. We went to the Asian market, and then of course I paid some gas because she needs that money as a broke college student. At the end of the day, Brandon and I, we just had dinner, and we decided to look at more wedding venues and their pricing / food if they have it on display, of course. And I ended up booking a location up north in California, so we were super excited. I'll talk more about it on Sunday since that is what we did. But so far what we've been doing is just I ended up looking at some wedding stuff with Trina. I made a list of ones that I was interested in, so then I just showed Brandon, gave him what I read off Here Comes the Guide, and then looked up YouTube videos on how the venue may look once it's already set. If we liked it, we would go with it and book an appointment. If we didn't, we kind of just crossed it out and not even continue looking at it. So for Friday, I played some League with Friends, I watched some Sailor Moon, and then I put a squiggle from the collab that Trina and I did that was foiled. I did end up working on more commissions and my own personal drawings. I picked up the apartment a little, and then I print and cut. So that is printing and cutting for those or that sticker that I used on Thursday for Brandon and I drew it out for a little keychain that I made for the both of us. But I was like, we're looking at wedding stuff. These were, or the picture is inspired by our engagement photos that we took. Here is a picture of the one that I did. This photographer is amazing. Bless you, Wesley. But besides that, let's keep going on to Saturday. I was not okay mentally. I think I just did so much this week that it kind of just killed me. And I did end up having a breakdown. I took a nap. That helped a lot. But in the morning, I did wake up early this morning too, so that might have been the issue. And I just watched Adventure Time and worked on commissions. And what else did I do? I did my own drawings too. Brandon was super sweet and got me some Jamba Juice later that day. But I did do dishes, cleaned the home a little, did some laundry, just so we don't have to worry about that the next day, because the next day is when we went to the venue. It was so beautiful. It was pretty much what we were looking for. We're going for like ethereal kind of, it's not like medieval, it's more just like woodsy, kind of like fairy-ish. And it was a very, very big wedding venue. Unfortunately, we can no longer look into this venue because it is out of our budget. So that was kind of the thing I was worried about too, because this venue did not include like prices. It just said it was an estimate of $8,000 to $28,000. So I was like, oh, maybe they have like packages that are lower and we could still use some of the grounds. No. So we were looking at like $20,000, and then we would have to spend another $10,000 on top of food and other resources that we need. So we were like, sadly, this is not for us. It was very sad, but it was very beautiful. And we also got to eat at this Chinese restaurant. Food was amazing, and she was super happy that we like entered and decided to eat at her restaurant. After that, we did end up taking a nap, and then I woke up to do some filming and just watch YouTube as I film. That's really what I enjoy doing. Just have like a movie or YouTube on just to get through it. Through my list, it went up again. I believe I'm at like maybe 200, but right now, instead of like doing that, I just pick a YouTuber and just watch all the videos just to catch up in one go. So I did a little bit wiggle so you could start seeing what I did. Of course, I do mark down what I ate for the week, my girls' dinners as well, and then anything important. So I believe my favorite meal from this week was Chinese food that we had. And then my happy moment for the week is that we started our wedding planning and looking at venues. So that was fun. So here is a little bit wiggle again, this time in real time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you don't mind me ranting, but please stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!